Om Sri Sai Ram. My humble pranams to the lotus feet of our beloved Lord Sai. Sai Ram, brothers and sisters. In today's message, Swami explains why is it important to adore God in every being that comes into contact with us. In order to answer this question, Swami gives a simple example. Swami says, the temple is built of bricks and mortar. The idol is made of stone. However, you are determined to see in it the divine principle. If you can penetrate behind the stone and see divinity, how much easier it is to see the Lord who resides in the heart of every human being. Try to realize that first, so that your faith in the idol and temple can be well settled. Swami continues, I quote, revere man, that is the first step towards reverence to God. For man is pratyaksha, perceptible, and God is paroksha, imperceptible. Satya Sai speaks March 24th, 1965. Dear brothers and sisters, the whole universe is the creation of God. The physical universe, the cosmos, is created out of the 5 elements, that is, sky, air, fire, water, and earth. The entire cosmos, created by God, is only a small dot, a speck, compared to the vastness of God. Declare our scriptures. If the entire cosmos is a tiny speck in God, how insignificant are our physical forms? God fills the entire cosmos. In fact, there is only God. Every element is God's manifestation. The diversity of the 5 elements in creation has its origin in the pure divine light within, says Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. God is Chara and Achara, that is moving and unmoving. The unmanifested is Shiva, and the manifested, which is Parvati, the creation. Dear brothers and sisters, Swami says consciousness, that is Atma, is in everything and everywhere, but the degree of manifestation varies. In stone it is low. The manifestation and blossoming of Atma in plants is more than the stone. In animals even more, and in man it is capable of knowing that Atma is God, and it is none other than one's real nature. God created man in his own image. In fact, man is the cream of creation, because only through human birth God can be realized. That is why Swami says, I am God and so are you. That is why he says, even though I am in the idol in the temple, I am clearly perceptible in man compared to the idol. Revere man as God. Do not indulge in fault finding. Realize that man is God. When you realize that truth, you will know that the faults and weaknesses that you see in others are actually in you. They are in your mind, and they are the cause for all the reaction, reflection, and resound. Service to fellow being is real worship of God. When some asked Swami how to treat others, Swami said that there isn't such a thing as others. The temple and the idols are made of 5 elements. In every element, God is immanent. But in man, it is pratyaksha. God is perceptible in man. Revere man as God, says Swami. Whatever created by God cannot be imperfect. Whatever imperfections, flaws, weaknesses we see around us are only because we see with a colored mind. When we develop the firm faith that whatever happens is His doing and His will, we become free. We say in Tamil, எது நடப்பினும் அது அவன் செயலாகும். எந்த நிகழ்வும் அவன் சங்கல்பமாகும். Whatever happens is only his doing, his sankalpa. That is his will. Swami says, we are God. He also says, you are three in one. The one you think you are, which is the body. The one others think you are, which is your personality, your mind. And the one you really are, which is the ocean, the Atma, God. So, dear brothers and sisters, man is God. Swami asked, why is it that everyone says I? For instance, she says I, he says I say I, you say I. We look different, but there is this common sense of I-ness. That I is truly God. Not what you think you are or not what others think you are. In reality, the I is Atma. There are many people, but only one breath, says Swami. So, today's message emphasizes the point that as man being the cream of creation, revere man. That is the first step towards reverence to God. With love, man is God. Jai Sai Ram.